All right, everybody. Happy Friday. What a wild day we're in to close out the week. We are going to jump straight into stocks today. We're not talking politics. We're not talking, I don't know, our weekend plans. We are going straight into stocks today because we have some things that are moving. We are absolutely going to talk about NIO. Before everybody asks, are we going to talk about NIO? Yes, we're going to spend too much time probably talking about NIO today. We're going to recap the portfolio. We are going to roll out the winner of our chat challenge. So this is the week-long competition. Everybody out there in the chat, they guessed which stock would be the biggest loser of the week. So we're going to be rolling that out. We have some crazy tickers that are being read on Benzinga.com. So we're going to give you guys the sneak peek into the tickers read on Benzinga.com. And of course, we are going to get some trade ideas flowing. I mean, today I'm fired up today. I was a little sleepy yesterday. Today is the trade idea day. We're going to get it rolling. Guys, trade ideas not just coming from myself, not just coming from Jason, the guests we bring on, etc. Most importantly, trade ideas are coming from the chat. So guys, go ahead, start dropping in the tickers that you want to see into that chat there. And we'll start sniping them. And again, if you're going to drop in NIO, don't worry, we're gonna get to NIO. What a wild day in that. But first things first, let's dig into some of these hot stocks. Look at that. I already even have my portfolio up. I'm going to talk about some of the names that we've been buying recently. Ford, ticker F. That's sort of the hot play. Part of the story for Ford is the electric vehicle move. They've got a big electric vehicle push coming. There's so much money flying into those stocks. We like Ford on the story. We like Ford on the valuation. We got news on Ford today. There was a report out of Reuters that said Ford is exploring making their own batteries for their EVs. Right, that's giving the stock a little bit of a lift today. If that does come true, that's another hot catalyst. We've seen all these battery names. We've seen these lithium names. We've seen all these auto names. That's been hot. So Ford, again, rumored to be making their own batteries for their EV platform. Kramer last night also threw that $11 price target on Ford. So there's the move there. Let me hop us down to Moderna. That's ticker MRNA. That is our vaccine play. We added that one about a week ago. We're up almost 30% on our Moderna trade. They've got news on that stock today. They went to the Swiss government to get approval for their vaccine. So there is a hot catalyst there. The stock is not doing what I would expect it to do on that news. So I don't like that. But if they get that Swiss regulatory approval, I mean, it's off to the races in that stock. All right, those are the couple in the portfolio we had news on. I'm going to click over to my Benzinga Pro to look at a couple other names that we've talked about. Palantir, that's one that I closed earlier this week at 1503, and I have no regrets for closing that trade in Palantir. Check this out. So this is the 5-day chart, and I'm going to give you guys a couple zooms here. So hold tight. All right, so look at this 5-day chart on Palantir. Again, we bought this stock for $10.25, got us up to 15. We put some stops on it because the momentum was going to keep going. We're happy. If we get stopped out, the momentum dies. I'm fine closing that thing with the 50% upside. And I've never been so happy to close a trade. So we stepped out of this trade in the portfolio that we watched together over here, all the way on the left-hand side of the trade. All right. Felt like a genius when the stock went to 13. Felt like an idiot when the stock went to 17. Stock went back to 13. Felt like a genius again, and now it's hanging out around 15 bucks or so. And I think the lesson to take out of here is, would we have gotten more upside if we ran it to 17? Sure. Even right now, it's up another 50 cents or so, whatever. But I don't want to deal with the anxiety, right? Again, that's why we use stops, right? We're happy with what we have in it. We get stopped out. I haven't had to worry about, oh my God, this thing's at 13 bucks. And oh my God, this thing's at 17 bucks. Then to 13 and now back up to 15. So we closed Palantir. We'll look at PDD a minute. Wow, a lot of people talking about that stock. But we'll get to that one. A couple other tickers that had news. Disney, I'm sure Jason Raznick is going to have some thoughts about Disney. Disney did report earnings yesterday. We got a really nice, healthy pop out of the stock after hours. Since the market opened, it's come down a little bit. We're up about 2% in Disney versus I think maybe 1% or so in SPY. So nothing super special there, but we'll see if Jason has some thoughts about Disney. And now I think we should move over to the big ticker. I think everybody's had a little bit of time to flow into the chat, and anybody who hasn't made it yet, they're going to miss out. But let's start the NIO discussion off. And before we get to NIO, I am going to make my ask, guys. Please, if you are on the YouTube, the Facebook, the LinkedIn, you're on the Twitter, the Periscope, please give us a like. You know, give us a like, give us a subscribe so we can goose this algorithm a little bit on YouTube and we can start getting a ton of people into this chat. The more people that we have into the chat, the more ideas we have flowing. Hopefully that means we'll all make more money together. All right, but let's go ahead and look at NIO. So I'll go back in time a little bit and talk about how I was thinking about this stock yesterday. So yesterday, I mean, the stock was crazy, right? It popped from, let's see, it went from 44 to 51 yesterday, and that was on the heels of them basically putting out some sales data. They had some really positive data, and basically the opinion that I took is if you're in this thing, let it ride, right? Use your stops. You know, I don't think you necessarily need to close the trades. It's got so much momentum behind it, so much money behind it. Who knows if it's then going to go to 100, right? But use your stops, right? Put those stops in place. That way, if the momentum falls out, this thing falls back to earth. You're getting out. You're walking away from the trade with a nice healthy profit. And so check this out. Stock opened today and freaking ripped, right? It went from $50 to $54. You know, everybody who had those stops in, okay, great. You're still in the trade. You're happy with that. And then boom, we got some unexpected news just dropped on us out of nowhere, middle of the trading day. Citron Research, they are some famous, notorious, whatever you want to call them, depending on what side of the trade you've been with them, short sellers, right? They publish some really comprehensive and, in my opinion, very good short research on stocks. So basically, Citron Research came out. They said the jig is up for NIO. The move is over. It's overdone. They put a $25 price target on the stock, and they were, if I recall, somebody tell me in the chat if this is accurate or not. But I do believe that Citron was a long-term believer in NIO. Like they were in this thing pretty early. But they came out today. They said the move is over. It's overdone. The stock is going back to $25 coming from Citron. And so look at this. I mean, it's been a precipitous fall since they said that, right? We went from 54 to $44. So let's pull out the trusty calculator here. 10 divided by 54. So the stock sold off almost 20% since they put that research out there. Everybody who was on Benzinga Pro, they got that right away, like within a minute of it coming out, and you could have taken advantage of that whole 20% move. Again, pro.benzinga.com is the place to go for that, and we'll drop in some coupon codes later in the show. But I mean, this thing is crazy with NIO, right? It was just moving like nuts. I'm going to pull up this 1 month chart. Right, we saw the stock go crazy of 22 to 52 over the course of a month. Citron Research comes out, the thing is getting smacked. I mean, this has got to be their worst day. It looks like, at least in the past month. Stock's at $45. And so let's get to the fun parts. Let's get to opinions, right? Again, this is the trade idea resource. That's why we're here. That's why we're spending 45 minutes together every single day. So guys in the chat, I know that you all love NIO. NIO is the stock for everyone to follow. Go ahead and give us a 1 if you like NIO. Give us a 2 if you do not like the stock, and give us a like if you have not given us a like yet. But again, go ahead, give us the 1s and the 2s on NIO, and I'm going to get started with my opinion while we wait for those to come in. But basically, I don't bet against Citron. I've tried it before, and it hasn't worked out well for me. I learned from my mistakes. I learned from the trades that I make. And Citron, I mean, they've built a big reputation over time because they're typically on point, right? If I came out and I said, hey, the move is up in NIO, the stock's not going to fall 20%. There's no way it's happening. Citron can do that because they've been proven right so many times in the past. So my opinion is I'm not getting into this thing on the weakness. I'm not buying the dip in NIO. I'm also absolutely not shorting it. I don't short any stock that's doubled over the course of a month, because who knows? Again, this thing could go to 100, 200. Who knows when the party is going to stop? So my opinion on NIO, I'm not buying it. I'm not shorting it. If you were forcing me to pick a direction one way or another, I would say it's going to have some more momentum to the downside. So let's take a look at these comments that are flowing in here. All right, so we got some 1s, we got a 2, we got some 1s. Somebody's called out Citron for trying to go against Square. That didn't work out for them.
Can you hear me, Luke?
Yep, we hear you. We hear you.
Oh, okay. Now I unmuted the mic. Aaron, for some reason, mutes the mic whenever I leave the room. Don't know why. But I'm on it now. I'm on it now. But it was muted before. Anyways, Citron's not always right, man. You say that, but like, I mean, he was.
But
wrong
are you going to bet against him?
I bet against him on Square when I bought it at $19, and I bet against him on Booking.com when I bought it at like $600. I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes,
all right, so you take the other side. So you like NIO at $44? Yes or no?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Market cap $60 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, 60 billion. What's it at now?
I'm seeing 37 now. I mean, the thing's down 20% off its high today.
Yeah,
intraday high. And the chat is split too.
Can you buy puts on it?
I'm sure there's options on NIO. But let's take a look. But
Luke,
I bet they're expensive as hell.
Look at my cameras. Checking me out?
Yep, I see you. Oh, there you go. All right, you're switching between them.
I got a couple cameras. Isn't that cool?
All right. That was pretty cool. I can't get my standing set up, but I'm glad you got yours.
Yep. Talk to Aaron. Yep. All right. Aaron's leaving here. He can come see you. Market cap's too high. Yeah. I mean, you know, so this guy, Genuine Athletics made huge money on puts in NIO. Yeah, I mean, that's it. When you guys see these crazy trades, it just depends how long you can withstand it. I mean, the one that I think of as the most is the cannabis one that went from like $600 to $300. What was the one? Alfria? No, you know, Tilray. I mean, you had to get it at the right time, and if you did, you made bank. Now, who got it at the right time?
You can get screwed too.
You can, yeah.
Because I did. I got screwed on that one. I think I went against it somewhere at 100, maybe 150. Because the stock went from like $6 to $150 in a month, and then going up to 300 is a doubling of that.
And Luke, Milmo is getting at you. He said that when Shopify was at 200, Citron said it was fraud and all this stuff. And look where it's at now. So he's fighting you right now. Milme wants to take you on the live show.
That's fine. I mean, I'll go against anyone on this one. And I called it perfectly. I don't know if you heard earlier, Jason, but I mean, I called the play on this thing yesterday perfectly. Right, the stock was way up to $51. I said, if you're in this thing, keep in it, don't sell it, let the momentum ride, but put your stops in because you don't know when that momentum is going to die, right? So we saw the thing continuing to rise, and we had a trailing stop. The stop continued to go up. We saw that momentum bubble burst, and I mean, you would have gotten in, you would have held on to this thing for all the gains and gotten out without any of the losses.
All right, Luke, can you pull up a chart of FedEx for today? I think it had earnings last night. The community wants to know about FedEx earnings from yesterday.
All right, let's see. So here's FedEx earnings from yesterday. We have no earnings yesterday on FedEx.
No? Okay, so FedEx, person's asking to hold FedEx. I thought there was an earnings play on it.
Nope. No. So we had earnings. It looks like the middle of September.
Sorry, man.
Earnings date is going to be in December on FedEx.
All right. Sorry. But, yeah, I mean, why not hold FedEx? I don't think it's going to get hurt right now. People are still ordering remotely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't have any strong opinion one way or another, but I don't know what would be bad for it.
There it is. Okay. What do we got next? Oh.
All right. I know what I want to talk about next.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. I want to talk about reclosing plays. Some reclosing stocks, right? The hot story for the past several months has been, what are all of these reopening stocks, right? Everybody's buying the reopening names. They're buying the cruise lines. They're buying the airlines. They're buying the restaurants. They're buying the retail. I mean that was the trade of the quarter, right? Everybody was getting into those stocks. I got into those stocks. The chatters got into those stocks. We all love those stocks. But I'm ready now to start looking for some of these reclosing plays.
Hey, Luke.
Right? Yes.
You said the chatters got in the stock. Our chatters are called zingers. Today is Friday. You guys are the Zinger Nation. You guys are zingers. We are all a team, and we all find ideas together. Like Workhorse, all these different stocks we find together. So, new name for us, the Zingers, right? You guys like it?
I like it.
Luke's called the Chatters, and I want to. All right, keep it. All
right, we're Zingers, baby.
Let's go, Zingers. Now keep going with what you're doing, Luke. I won't interrupt. I promise.
Good ideas. All right. So again, the trade that everybody was in, Zinger Nation was in this trade. Big Wall Street was in this trade. Was all the reopening plays. Check this out. I'm going to add my screen back on here. All right. Here are our daily coronavirus cases. We're getting sort of this parabolic Neo type move, if I can be so bold to say so. 22 states have started putting in new lockdown restrictions. In Michigan, I listened to a press conference with our governor yesterday. She gave out a warning and basically said, "You guys better behave, or we're going to lock down again." So I want to start looking at what are some of these reclosing trades. We have nice pops today, and all the cruise lines, the airlines are popping higher. I think that getting in front of some of these, the U.S. is going to shut down again, especially we've got a new administration coming in. They're not going to be as lenient on COVID and businesses being open, etc. So I think this is a great opportunity for us to get in front of some of these reclosing trades. So anybody, drop me in tickers if you have ideas on reclosing trades. Again, we want this to be the best resource for trade ideas. I need some ticker help. What one that I'm in right now is Zoom. Zoom's down 5% today. So I'm down a little bit on this one. I'm in it since 440. That's one of the reclosing plays. Again, if people aren't going back to work, they're still using Zoom. More people are using Zoom, etc. But if anybody's got reclosing, yes, locking down, Mark Peacock, that's what I mean by that. Drop in any of those tickers. That'll be helpful for us. I see Chaga's one, Microsoft, LCA. What is LCA again? Oh, that's a SPAC. What business is LCA taking over? Dapper Romeo loves LCA every day.
Golden Nugget, dude. Come on, that's
it's a casino one.
That's Tillman Filito. You know Tillman.
Yep.
He's doing the casinos. That's what that is. Okay.
Yep.
So let's
Win, Adobe, Netflix. Okay. So basically everybody likes these software plays, the same SaaS plays that were hot with the initial wave is what people are thinking for the reclosing ones. I want to find some like sexier ones, right? Like the Netflix of the world. Yeah, it's definitely a
but I don't know what you
lockdown play.
I honestly, Zoom. What's a reclosing play? What's a reclosing?
So like the world is opening back up right now, right?
Okay.
I think that we're going to go back into lockdown.
Okay, so what's a play for lockdown? Is that what you're asking?
That's what I'm asking.
All right, so you got to go to like the outdoor sports, Polaris. You got to go to the snowmobile.
Okay, thank you. 10 minutes later.
Like, yeah, well, sorry,
I'm asking for tickers.
I don't like reclosing. I was confused.
I like it because okay, everybody calls it reopening, right? I like reclosing. It's sort of ironic.
All right,
so the reopening trade was the trade of the month. Now I think we got a chance to get ahead of these.
Look at PII. Look at that's Polaris. Mastercraft in the summer months. People are RVs. Yeah. Let's do some RV trucks. Let's do that.
PII is a good one. Snowmobile business into the winter.
Oh my God,
love it. Great one.
Love it.
Are you in this one?
Oh yeah. All right. It's a reclosing play for sure.
Okay.
You ever hear of a stock? It's small, but no, it's gotten big. I'm just being silly. Peloton, PTON.
Piton is a good one.
Piton.
Piton's an obvious one though, a little bit.
Yeah, see this.
I like the PII ones type better.
Look, this other guy, I don't know who he is, but he said, "Yeah, reclosing is confusing. They don't know what you're referring to. Come on."
All right.
VSTO. I don't know if that's a reclosing play, but we got a guest today, don't we? I should remember. I just tricked him. I put him on. He was standing up. He wasn't even there. I put him back to mute. Should we introduce our guest?
Let's bring him in.
Oh, before you do it, first one to guess the logo on my computer. What is it? No prizes this time. I already give out too many. What's the logo on my computer? What company is that?
Wait, but I think we should give out prizes for the Zinger Nation tweet again.
Oh yeah,
good one. We had a ton of people use that Zinger Nation hashtag yesterday.
Zinger Nation, tweet out the link to this podcast, this video right now. Tweet it out, put it on LinkedIn, put it on Facebook, and put a hashtag Zinger Nation. We're giving out $50 to a random person that tweets it out. We want to get more users watching this. We're at 144 right now. We need to get to 200, or Luke has to wipe the all the tables down or something. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Let's go. Zinger Nation, get it out there. Tweet it out and give a link to that. And then
and you got some guesses on your logo too.
Yeah, Mark Lavoie, he's the winner. Mark for that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Mark Lavoie, good job. That is the thing. All right. Yeah, we'll be choosing a winner for the Zinger Nation, sending a link out to Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn with the Zinger Nation hashtag and a link to this video on the YouTube link. You guys can write it. Just say, come watch or something. We'll see ideas. By the end of the show, we're going to give out the $50, and Aaron's going to randomly pick it out. All right? All right. Now we're going to bring our guest in. This guest, we're really excited. He grew our TikTok following from very little to 35,000 people. He's one of the best fundamental stock pickers in the world. And he hails from the young age of he goes to Ann Arbor, University of Michigan, but he's only like 14 years old. He's like way advanced. I'm just joking. He's older than 14. And I'm about to introduce him. Luke, you got a drum roll? Do you have your soundboard on you?
How's that?
That's fine, but you don't have the soundboard yet? What happened to Aaron Thomas?
I don't have the soundboard. I don't have my standing set up. I mean, you get 2 cameras, I guess, but okay.
All right, here we go. Introducing Drew Aloysius Humphrey Levine or Levine, whatever you want to go by. There he goes.
How we doing, guys?
What's up, man?
I'm doing well.
We're ready for some ideas. I know we didn't like totally tell you what the show's about, but the point of this show is to be the best trade idea resource on the planet. Everybody who's here is here to share trade ideas, get trade ideas, etc. So I want you to hit us with something. I threw up the Power Pick banner before you came on. Look at this. You got muscular Einstein that reminds me of you in many ways. So hit us with the pick.
All right, the pick is DBD, Dyward Nickstroff. I don't know if you've heard about them. Fintech company worldwide, big revenue, small market cap. Okay, the company was really beaten up. They lost some sales overseas. They had some trouble, but they're really starting to pick things up. They had over 500% EPS growth in Q3. They're in such a growing industry, right? We see stocks like Square, PayPal taking off this year. DBD, I think, is a very small competitor, but someone that can hold their own, right? With work from home continuing, I think the stock is going to be a great pick. They have a lot of COGS, and I think they're going to be able to take that down quite a bit with work from home continuing and stuff like that. So I think EPS is going to grow. Revenue is going to stay somewhat flat, but they have a ton of revenue. And overall, I think it's a great stock to hold.
All right, and give me a time horizon for this. How long are you thinking? Give me a target price.
Yeah, I think coming out of COVID, we're going to be doing pretty well. I think $15 is going to be a pretty fair target price, and I would say give it about a year and a half.
Okay.
All right.
So that thing's going to double. It's a long-term play. All right, Jason, go for it.
Drew, let's say I have $10,000. Okay. I have 3,000 of it in Tesla. I have 3,000 in a money market fund, and I have 4,000 left. Should I put it in this stock?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say maybe not all 4,000. You know, I like.
What's the symbol again? Give me a symbol on this one. DBD. Okay.
Delta Bravo Delta.
Delta Bravo Delta.
So not all 4,000, but 20% of it, maybe.
Yeah, I think 20% is pretty fair.
All right, guys. If you want to follow Drew in this pick, I'm going to follow Drew in this pick. Maybe not today, but maybe Monday. Today, I think we're going to see a break below 8. I'm looking at my support, my VWAPs, my candles, all those different things. I'm looking at it. I may buy it on Monday. If you're going to follow me and Drew in this stock, press 1. If you're not going to follow into us and you hate the stock, press 2. Thank you. All right, that's your first one, Drew. Hey, Luke, I want you to put this Drew pick or have Aaron Thomas put it on the watch list. We have a really cool idea board coming out where you can see everyone's picks, and you'll see Drew's pick and his date for it. All right.
All right, I like that. And Drew, all right, the stock of the day. Do you know what the stock of the day is? The stock that everybody's talking about today?
NIO?
It's NIO, baby.
Oh, God.
Give us the NIO hot take.
I mean,
here's the one-year chart on NIO.
I mean, Tesla, an absolute beast, right? We know the EV craze is definitely there. Is it a bubble? I mean, that's the only thing you really got to decide. If you don't think it's a bubble, if you think there's a lot more room to grow in the EV space, I mean, which is a pretty big argument, I'd say. I think NIO is the stock to pick up, right? Chinese market. It's
but
bigger
are you
than
buying? So are you buying it at $46?
I don't think I can. I bought a little bit, a very, very small amount, when it was just $3, right? So I'm
At
kind of
$3?
still upset that I didn't buy more. But I think 40, below 40, there's some fair prices, maybe mid-30s.
Okay. All right. So your call on Neo, yours is you're buying at mid-30s. My thing is sit on the sidelines right now. Jason, what's yours on Neo? You're not buying it right here. You're also not shorting it. I'm not shorting any stock that moves like this.
Mine is long-term short this thing. Short this mofo. This is ridiculous.
All right, so you're like buying way out puts. Let's see how much those would cost.
I'm buying March. I got March shorts, buy puts. I bought 3,000. Boom, let's go.
What's your strike on it?
35, 30.
All right, so let's look at this option chain really quick.
Is that a hedge?
I think that's a decent way to go.
I don't know if it's decent, Luke.
I think the two are uncorrelated.
Wait. What is this question? I didn't hear it, sir.
He said, "Is it a Tesla hedge?"
Oh my God, no, it's not. Tesla will be at $500 in 6 months or less. It will be. You guys, I mean, listen.
Yahoo Finance is letting me down today. You gotta call our friends at Yahoo.
You ever see the movie Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Have you, Drew? Because you're a young man. You're like 16, so you've seen it.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember when Biff got the sports almanac?
My memory is a little bit shaky. Maybe not.
All right. Well, you gotta get like basically. I have the sports almanac for Neo. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. I know what's happening with Neo. It's one of these things trading off my Tesla, and it's it's a copycat. It's a copy thing. You can only copy for so long. I mean, look how Luke dresses. He tries to copy my look. It's just not working for him, And like, look at me. Like he's like I have a little more chub on me, a little fat, and he's trying to get like me, but it's just not working for him. So you can only copy for so long. So there you go. I think Neo is not a Tesla hedge. I'm long Tesla. I do have like a little bit of puts, but not enough as a fair hedge, Drew. And that's one thing we need to work on. I want to do a show next week on hedge fund hedging. If we're cool with Tuesday, I'm going to bring on 2 hedge fund managers who've managed billions of dollars each, and how they use the hedge and produce returns through every year. They've wanted to come on, but I just wanted to find the right time.
That's great. That's like the Bill Ackman trade. Bill Ackman earlier this year, I think he bought $30 million worth of options as a hedge.
Yep.
And made $2.6 billion off of it.
If you want the hedge fund managers to come on to show you how they hedge, press 1 so I know. If you don't want them, press 2. No harm, no foul. Okay, keep going. Let Drew keep going.
Did you guys talk about Bill Ackman's play this week? $8 million credit default swap. Pretty similar to what Luke was saying there. Do we think the market?
We didn't talk about that yet.
We didn't talk about it yet.
So Ackman was right early on. Bill Ackman, big hedge fund manager, billionaire. If you don't know him, you should know him. He's been wrong a lot of times. He's sort of famous for being wrong, but he made a shit ton of money this year with betting against the market. The market crashed. He got out. He put that same bet on. Basically, he's betting against the market once again earlier this week. Drew, do you have more details on his trade?
Yeah, it's $8 million in credit default swaps. He was quoted saying, like, I hope I lose the money, right? He manages billions of dollars.
He has to say that.
$8 million is not that much for him.
Yep.
I think he's been wrong a lot, right? With the whole, what's that movie, Betting on Zero?
Herbalife?
Yeah. So he's been wrong, but I think he's pretty good at, reading the market situation. He definitely thinks that there's like a top, and I think it's all just because of new coronavirus cases. But I think you can also argue that, the market's done pretty well with handling corona.
Yep. Oh, I mean, the market's up since corona. The market's done very well with handling corona. And do you think he says that he hopes he's wrong because he doesn't actually want to make money off of the trade? Or do you think he says he hopes he's wrong because he has to from like a PR nightmare standpoint? I think it's the latter. Like I read him say that. I thought he said that just because it's like you have to say that because you just look like an asshole if you're betting against the market and make a ton of money from it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only $8 million, right? So it's not like he's throwing 50 or even 100 million.
Yeah, but 8 could be $1 billion very quickly.
It could.
If he's right.
If he was more confident, don't you think he would throw, in in like the tens of millions at least.
Yes, I agree. Yes, sure.
We can find out more color how he does that. They're very sophisticated trades, some of these. The person that we're going to bring on Tuesday, one of the persons, if you ever heard of Nelson Peltz Trian, they own a bunch of companies from Wendy's to Tim Hortons, a bunch of things overplay. They did the Dow Chemical. He is one of the persons that worked there for a long time. He'll be one of the hedge fund guys. He's done a lot of work with Bill Ackman. So we can get into how those credit default swaps work. If you're around, you should listen to him. This is probably one of the smartest hedge fund people I know, and I know a lot of them. And I'll bring David Einhorn on too, actually, but not on Tuesday. We'll do David Einhorn for something else. I knocked David Einhorn out of a poker tournament, and I didn't want to. And so we'll share that story. We have video of the knockout. It is a pretty funny story, me and David Einhorn. But yeah, great. Tuesday, I don't mean a name drop on it, but I think what we're trying to do here, guys, I know Luke's talking about the daily trade ideas, and we are doing that. So I bring on Drew on, who's really good at this stuff. We're also trying to educate and learn and cheat off each other. Like a lot of times people go in the market and do it on their own, and they don't want to read, they don't want to learn from mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes in the .com era. I burned out a whole account. I really did. My grandma gave me money for my bar mitzvah or something, and I burned out an account. And so I have that experience, but I also like to cheat off guys like Brian, who will come on Tuesday and show us the trades that he makes. And he doesn't make a lot, but he makes a few high conviction, high probability trades. I mean, you guys know one of my favorite stocks, TAST, pull that chart up. Brian gave that to me at $2. And he said it's an option like for success or whatever. And you see where it's at now. And it's just one of those huge wins. So it's just not every day finding a daily trade idea, guys. We're here for the long term. We don't want to just be here and then be, gone in 3 months or burn out an account. This is stuff that for 6 years, build up an asset base, be like the hedge fund. Basically create your own internal hedge fund is what you're ultimately trying to do. And I thought Drew's question about the NIO short that I have on those puts that I bought, I thought that was a great question because he said, is that your Tesla hedge? And it's not, because there's better Tesla hedges than doing the NIO puts, but he's right. It's not smart just to be straight long stock without any protection, because when you go into a down market, it hurts. And it's always nice to have a little bit of protection, and hedging is hard. And that's where I think me and Luke can tell you the kind of hedges we do, but hearing it from Brian and where he worked at, what kind of hedges they put on, I think is going to be very, very educational. And I'm sorry for this speech, but I think it's important that we're not just looking for the daily trade all the time, but we're looking to build up a big asset base over time so you can operate like your own hedge fund. Okay, that's my own speech. But I do want to say something else. Luke, put it on pause. Before you talk, Drew, I have something. So our community now, I'm going to pull it up. I had it set into my phone. I got to get Aaron to look at it. We have a new group. We're now, these aren't chatters in our room. We are Zinger Nation. These are zingers. So we're going to do this. Hold on one second, guys.
Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Ready? Zingers! Mound up. Let's go, zingers. See, that's what we are. This is going to be the group of zingers who are going to find stocks ideas daily and nightly and learn how to beat the markets on a consistent basis through our own picks or bringing on experts. And I said this yesterday, but I want to make sure you guys, if you see someone who's really good on NIO and tweet about it, then tell us so our producer can reach out and we'll bring them on the show. So, this is our group.
We might have to buy the rights to that song, Jason.
I know. I'm only putting on a quick little thing, but this is us, guys. All right.
No, I'm saying let's buy the whole thing. We're gonna make the song popular again. I mean, that was a top hit. I mean, we get our little remix going. It's gonna be a #1 single again.
Let's go, zingers! Pump it up. Let's find the picks. All right, let's go. It's Friday.
All right, hashtag Zinger Nation. Give us a tweet.
Zinger Nation. Give us a tweet. Come watch the show. Hashtag Zinger Nation. I promise you, I will bring you on. Any guest you want to hear how they, stock picks. I told you we got Dave Portnoy next week. Oh, you guys just asked about Kathy Wood. Can you guys tweet to Kathy Wood and ask her what date she's coming on the Benzinga show? I'll give you her Twitter. 1 second. Kathy Wood Twitter. And here we go. 1 second. All right. I'm going to put it in. So ask Kathy Wood, guys, what date she's coming on. Can you do that for me? You guys know how to do that? Here we go. Here's a link. Ask her when she's coming on the Benzinga show. Okay, keep going now, guys. Sorry.
Cool. Should we do the chat challenge? Should we close it out for the week? Declare the winners?
Oh, the share thing or the contest one? Which one?
The contest.
Oh, then we have to close out the other thing too. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Luke.
All right, it is time for the chat challenge. This is our week-long contest. We were picking the worst performing stock of the week. We started this on Monday. Monday was one of the craziest days that I remember in the market. I mean, we had stocks like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs up 10% on Monday. I mean, everything was moving. We had that Pfizer vaccine news. We said, what is going to be the worst performing stock of the week? Drum roll.
The guesses are coming in, Luke. The guesses are coming in. Gustavo is saying Zoom. Another guess just came in on something else. I don't even know. Keep going, Luke. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, they're all wrong. Winner, ACB. Cannabis. Bet against that one. Down 40%. Hot Stocks Luke making the call. We also have Doug and Hung from Zinger Nation in there. ACB, biggest loser of the week. Down 40%, 1160 to 721. We bet against that one because we said all the cannabis stocks got a pop. They just got too much of a pop, up 150%. So that was the big loser. Coming in a close second place was everybody who bet against AMC. That's the movie theater chain. If you recall, on Monday we got that vaccine news. AMC went crazy. Scott, Steve, and second in Zinger Nation picked that one to go down 27%. And then coming into third place, we have ticker PLAY. That's Dave and Buster's. Again, another reopening play. That one got a massive pop on Monday. Finished the week down 18%. Tyler and Genuine from Zinger Nation taking those ones.
Bet against that one.
I'm hearing some feedback.
Why you got that feedback going? Who's doing that to you?
I don't know.
All right, so I gotta say two things in here, Luke. You were second.
Let me give you guys a zoom.
Luke, you were second place last week. I mean, this week, and I was second place for the first week. That's pretty good.
Oh, come on.
What?
Tied for first, right? It's all the same percent.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I just got to reorder.
No, you're right. No, I didn't mean. I screwed up. You're right. I didn't see Doug, but Doug for sure gets his thing. Doug for sure.
And then Ruel, you had the best performing stock of the week, up 35%.
Who? Oh, really?
Yeah, he just you got the instruction mix.
What was the stock though? What was the stock?
INO, India November Oscar.
And what do they do?
I believe it's a pharmaceutical play. Let me take a look. Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Yep. So they are. Let's see what they work on. Oh, I think this is a COVID vaccine play or treatment. Maybe I'm not positive, but I believe so.
We got to look to see what the catalyst is, and then because we can really start looking if we do this weekly picks and start looking who's best at this, and we can trade off those picks.
Yep. Exactly.
We could start a hedge fund.
Yeah, I say we start a fund. Yeah.
You know, okay, we could do that. And then Luke, you don't have access to the ETF that we created yesterday, the quasi ETF, the Benzinga one yesterday. That's on the watch list for Benzinga Pro right now.
I don't, but we could probably recreate it pretty quickly.
Well, it's just guys.
And really quick, closing out the chat challenge, Zinger Nation. I'm dropping the email address in. You just won an Amazon gift card. You won a exclusive limited run Benzinga Detroit T-shirt. I'm sending in the email address to put in your size.
I was about to build that up. I was about to build that up, Luke. But okay. So what Luke just said. He announced the winner. Whoever tweeted the Zinger Nation hashtag and Aaron like randomly picked just won a T-shirt and some swag. And we have a swag store as well. But you just won that T-shirt.
Who's the winner of that one?
You just said it.
No, I'm talking about the who picked the worst performing stock of the week.
Oh, my bad.
Close that one out. Yeah,
my bad. Okay, cool. So you got the winner.
So I get the prize for that one, Jason, or am I out of the competition?
You're out of the competition.
Shit.
Wait, Kevin Costello.
I always get screwed, guys.
So Kevin Costello loves your stock picking contest. Loves it. He wants his friends to get involved. He wants to create a mini community of friends, and then we give awards the first, second, third, kind of like a football fantasy thing. So, but how do they get in the stock competition? How do they get in it?
We're doing it every week. Every week is your chance to win. We can even start doing them daily. I think we should do a weekly and a daily contest.
Because I would like to give out $1,000 of real cash to like the champion overall, the most weekly wins or the most top 3 finishes, and give $1,000 out. Like that would be cool, you know?
Yep.
and then $10,000 if they get like more than 10 weeks first place. Like, let's give out cash, you know?
Yeah. All right, and Aaron Thomas just brought me something pretty cool I'm looking at to randomly pick the winner of the Zinger Nation hashtag.
Drew, are you getting bored of us right now?
Yeah, Drew, you can go back to school.
If you want to go back to school. Drew's at University of Michigan. He's a smart kid. Hopefully he can recruit some talent from us. We need more writers. And so Drew's doing that. But listen, if you guys want to follow Drew on TikTok, he has it. You guys are going to see amazing things
At
from Drew.
Benzinga on TikTok. It's like got motivational tips. It's got education. It's got some of our hot picks that we're making on the show. Check that one out.
But you're going to see some more amazing things from Drew. Like, you hear him here. I want it on record. I want it on video here that I promise if Drew continues what he's doing, you're going to see some really strong, amazing things from him over the next 6 months. If you could invest in Drew stock as a stock, I would buy and I'd go long, and then you'd probably reap some nice dividends. And
all right, well, he gave us one, DBD, Delta Bravo Delta. That is
doing it
hot pick.
Now, if that drops 50%, then what I'm saying about Drew may have to change. Okay.
All right, that's fair. Thank you guys for letting me come on the show.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming on, Drew. Please come on more often when you have a stock pick. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later. Peace. All right, Luke.
Peace.
All right, we're here with special session. We brought Riley in the room. Riley's here. Riley is our from the young crowd. She does the annotating for the young.
Gives us the beat, you know, like on what's hip.
Yeah, Riley, what's hip? Is it Xbox? Is it iPhone? What games are hip? Do we want to buy? What games are the kids playing these days? Do we need to, you know, is everyone excited about the new Xbox or the new Sega? What's hip? Okay, we need to know that, Riley. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pick our Zinger Nation hashtag thing. So, Luke, maybe I will take over the screen and do that. But I think Aaron's going to tell you the winner, correct? Aaron's going to tell you the winner, but I'm going to take over my screen for a second. Just 1 second, Luke, before I do that.
All right.
I'm just going to take that over. You can, if you need to talk to Aaron while you're finding out the winner, feel free to put yourself on mute and do that. Oh, Aaron's right over here. Aaron should go see you, Luke. All right, because he has to pick the winner. Because
Aaron made an automated name generator. I was going to run it live. It has everybody use the hashtag, and it's going to spit out the winner.
Oh, that's what. Okay, because here's what I want. Cool. Here's what Among Us. Okay, Riley Raznick says Among Us. It's the most popular gaming thing the kids are playing these days. And then PS4 versus Xbox, PS5, PC gaming is the best. Stadia gives, you know, and I like Unity gaming. Letter U, Luke. I like that. And then I wanted to share, guys. So I'm sharing my screen, Luke. Right now, I'm gonna do a full screen. This is one of the ways we look at where the winners are. So do you see where we look right here? And so Zinger Nation, Benzinga is a spot for morning closing.
Jason, we lost you.
You lost me. What do you mean you lost me?
If you guys can still hear me, give me a 1. If you can still hear Jason, give us a 2.
Hello?
I don't know if it's just I can't hear or what.
Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Why? Activision, can you hear me? Hello? Come on. Can you guys hear me? Luke, can you hear me now? Yes? No?
There we go. I hear you again.
All right. So everyone can hear me now? I don't want anyone to miss out on this. All right. They said they can hear me, Luke.
They can hear both of us the whole time. Okay.
Okay. This happens to you every day. I don't know. Guys, I'm on Twitter. I'm looking up Zinger Nation. So Loco Nomad wrote, Benzinga is a spot for morning news and close. Current market information. Jump in and have a listen. The only thing this guy was missing was the link to where to have a listen. So he could have went Googled you, but you got to put the YouTube link. You got to put the YouTube link. Check out this new stock picking show. They got picks to help you trade the crazy markets. Eric Stacionans, awesome tweet right here. Awesome tweet. Love it. That was phenomenal. Okay. Best of Detroit. Stocks you are buying. Ford Zoom. Love it. This is what I'm talking about. Great job here, man. This is beautiful. Jeff J Towers. Awesome. Squeegee Artist. Great work, my man. Kramer for Millennials. Great work. Great tweet. I'm giving you the love here. Mr.
I
Miyagi.
love that Kramer for Millennials one.
Yeah. Yep. I know you do. Mr. Miyagi. Love it. So this is what I'm talking about. You guys, we love the community. These are the Zinger Nation. You guys are Zingers. You're part of this. We're only here for you guys. And that's why I want to bring on these hedge fund guys. And I want to use my favors. I'm going to, bring on Dave Portnoy, the whole thing, guys. So we want it to be here, but this is what we're talking about. The Zinger Nation hashtag, and then a link to the show so people can come and tune in and watch. We appreciate it greatly. So that's what we're talking about. Now, Luke, do you have the winner?
I've got, yeah, let's try to do this. So hold on 1 second.
Okay. And then
I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but I'm trying to make it dramatic.
Hold on. Let me turn off the video. Let me put you on, then I'll take, okay. I'll go 2 screens. All right, hold on. Oh, you got the picker?
I got the picker. Can you see
All
it?
right.
Can you read it?
It's blurry as blow. I mean, it's whatever. It's
Just
blurry.
below.
Not as blow. I don't know what the heck that means.
I got
guys,
some ideas.
Guys, we're raw. We're raw here.
All right, run it. You guys can't see it. I'm gonna watch it. You can see how suspenseful my face is. It's
How do you
cycling
put all the
through
names in?
all
That's
the
amazing.
names in. That's why
That's
we have
awesome.
IT Aaron. You always call him Aaron Thomas. I think we should call him IT Aaron. That's what he does.
All right. IT Aaron. Okay.
All right, you ready for the winner? Squeegee Artist.
Oh, Squeegee Artist. I just
There we
mentioned him.
go. All right.
I just mentioned him.
We've got a lot of winners today. We got our Chat Challenge winners. We've got our Zinger Nation winners. I mean, we're doing this thing.
I'm gonna tweet to him that he's a winner and to get in touch with Aaron. What's it? Wait, I swear I saw Squeegee winner, didn't I? Was it Squeegee? Oh yeah, Squeegee Artist. Squeegee Artist. Here you go.
Squeegee Artist.
Yep, you are a winner.
Boom.
Email.
And give him a shout out from the Benzinga Twitter so they can get some retweets or some followers.
Yeah, let's do that. CC at Benzinga. All right, this is good. This is good. You are this week's winner. All right. We'll do this more often. I mean, do you guys like this afternoon midday show? Would you prefer another time? I think you've all said yes. We're seeing the love. I haven't mentioned it. Timmy Miller, thank you for the love. John Derrick, Darnell Scott, Doug Potter, the YouTube audience, and Levi's. So good entry point on Costco. Got Costco as a reclosing play. Costco is a little bit of a reclosing play, Luke, but
yep. I sort of like it. No, I sort of like that one. Holiday season 2. Those were sort of like the less thought of ones I was looking for, right? So like iRobot, I think that's another really interesting reclosing play, right? They're not taking as many winter trips. They might not be going out and entertaining as much. The vacuums.
Luke, is your Twitter just at Luke Jacobi?
At Luke Jacobi. Okay. Yes.
I'm
gonna start getting it going again.
No, it's fine. People are just asking. And then yeah, you mean the posting. And then yeah, so there's a lot of reclosing plays. And I know I got confused about Luke's terminology. You know, on Monday, Luke, let's come in with like 3 picks each on the reclosing plays.
All right.
Let's do that.
Monday. You have some ideas. So you have Cost as an idea, iRobot as an idea. You had your Polaris PII as an idea. All right.
Yeah,
this is a chance, I think, for us to get ahead of this one. That's why I like this.
I want to find some off the beaten path that people aren't thinking about, that are potential ones that do well when you're home. And I have some strong ideas and convictions on it. I just need to look at some analysis on a couple things. I like to read what others are saying, and I don't do it online. I look at research reports. I like to find a catalyst or opportunity that they're not forecasting. I'll give you an example. So the last thing, then we'll head off. Yep. But when I bought my Upwork and I told you they're going to beat earnings by a lot, or I had strong conviction, it was because I read analyst reports and they weren't putting it in the data that I had, that they didn't have, that they changed their pricing policy. And because of that, it put a huge opportunity to make a trade with asymmetric information. And that's what I look for on these reclosing or these plays, these stay-at-home plays. And that's what I look for. And I actually have some shorts that I think would do really well in the reclosing play. Like, you know, we can talk about a Planet Fitness or places like that I have puts on still, but I'm down on those puts, to be honest. So it's looking for that catalyst, because here's the thing, guys, I'll make trades that you guys will say in the room, but I like to always have a couple very high conviction trades, which is where I'm 80% high probability on those ones. And that's it. That's where I like to go. So Zinger Nation, guys, we love you. Let's keep it going. The Zingers in this community make it what it is. And some days reach out. We're going to bring some guests on the show. And Luke, we didn't do the naming contest thing that we were supposed to do. You had that in your list.
Yep,
So
we didn't get to it.
I know, and that's
But
I
that
think-
builds some suspense for Monday. So Monday you better not miss because we're rolling out a new challenge, new stock picking contest, and we're naming the show.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna put maybe that's the thing behind the thing. That's what the guy wants to call it. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. All right, guys. We appreciate it. I know. Hey, if you ever want us to do a weekend show, maybe we'll do that instead. We don't know. We're playing it with you guys. Appreciate you being here, Luke. You've done awesome the past 2 weeks with some of your picks. Absolutely. Congrats on winning that contest. You're starting to really come into your own with these picks. All right. I think it's time to leverage up and 10x it. So if you're on leverage 10%, Luca, maybe it's a 200% leverage time. What do you say?
There we go. Interest rates are low.
All right. And people are asking, Baba is probably a buy. That's what I would say. I don't know Baba.
Baba I had lined up for my power pick of the day if we had time. So,
all right.
We'll get some Baba going. I like Baba.
All right. And I like IT Aaron. So thank you guys. Please spread it on Twitter, Facebook, like us. If you don't like us, no one will find us and we can't keep doing the show because our boss won't let us if we're not getting traction. Okay. And check out Benzinga Pro. Check out Benzinga Pro. If you want a discount, email VIP accounts at benzinga.com. After the show, Luke and I are in the chat rooms on Benzinga Pro discussing our ideas more in depth. So please check out Benzinga Pro and support your people there. Thank you.
And if you use coupon code ZingerNation, you're getting 20% off. Boom. Yep. Just you guys. All right. Team doesn't even know yet. They're going to be pissed, but I'll give them a heads up.
Go Michigan. Thank you, Sally.
All right. Peace, guys. Happy trading.